here. What up, ladies and gentlemen? Culture of Wrestling is here. We are in the building. We doing the damn thing. We got Backlash in less than 3 hours. Shout out to my homie Nicole. Nicolette, she's actually at the show. She hit me up. She's like, yo, send me the link. I'm like, okay, we here. Like, yo, we doing this. We spreading our little podcast. People hearing about us. What up, fellas?
Another day, another dollar, dog. What's going on with y'all?
Enjoying the NBA season, all the WNBA starting. You got UFC kicking off soon too.
You beat me to it, bro. Because hey, today is the day for sports fans. Yes. First, let's say Happy Mother's Day or Happy Mother's Day weekend to all the mothers out there. We love you. We appreciate you. But today is for the fathers. Today is for the men. And it's a perfect. Well, even the women that love sports too, in general, if you love sports. Like I said before, this is the sports fans week for sure, day for sure. We got, like you said, we got UFC that's popping off right now. We got WWE that's about to pop off. AEW got a cool ass event today that's going down. Boxing is going down today.
That's true.
WNBA, NBA playoffs, NHL playoffs, and we still have MLB games. This is a great day to be a sports fan. So we are here for it. That's what we're going to do. We're going to have a good ass time. Welcome to the culture of wrestling. Plain and simple.
All right.
We got to do that. That's going to be our new intro, bro. Welcome to the culture of wrestling. But we're going to start off today. Today's going to be a straight WWE day. We're going to hit everything that we possibly can in this short period of time for this Backlash event. At Backlash today, we have Kit Wilson and The Miz versus Danhausen and a mystery opponent. We have Io Sky versus Asuka. We have Trick Williams versus Sami Zayn for the U.S. title. Seth Rollins versus Braun Breaker. And lastly, we're going to finish it with Roman Reigns versus Jacob Fatu for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Big event, big match, through and through. It should be exciting. It should be fun. Backlash is normally a slow pace type event because you're getting over WrestleMania. So it's normally slow, but I don't think it's going to be slow this year. I think we're going to get some excitement. I think we're going to get something that's going to jump off the board when it comes to us and get us excited. It's hard for us to get excited as wrestling enthusiasts, as they say. But I think something that's going to pop off today. Cena has an announcement that's supposed to be going down at some point in time, and I think it's going to be some bullshit. But I think the matches will cover the lackluster announcement that he's going to give. Do you guys want to start there? We can start there, bro.
Yeah.
Let's start there.
I'm going to go with my prediction on what I think he's going to guess.
Let me get
Normally we hear at WrestleMania where the next WrestleMania. Normally on that WrestleMania card, we find out where the next WrestleMania is going to be.
Yeah.
I have a feeling WrestleMania might be in the UK.
Oh, okay. Now you got inside. That's inside of trade right there. You know some shit.
Listen, no, I'm not Shefty. The phone's not going off. I will say though, they said from before that like the UK is really pushing really hard for every WrestleMania until they get one.
Bro,
I was curious too at being at WrestleMania. I was hoping he would have came out, announced the attendance, and then been like, "Oh, next year it's at," and then like showed like a video package or something. And I was okay. Now we don't know where next year's WrestleMania is at.
Yep.
Bro, I think we're gonna get it in Cashville, man. I think we get it in Nashville this year. Well, next year. I don't think we're gonna do Saudi. They say they still gonna work with Saudi, but I don't know. I don't trust that shit. I think either we get Cashville next year or the following year. That's going to be a huge thing. I'm a Titans fan, so we opened up our new stadium. So this will be a cool ass event for it to be the first WrestleMania, the first event period since we opened up that stadium, the Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee, for it to be WrestleMania. That would be huge. That's something that I think is going to happen if that is the case. Do you consider that a big announcement, kind of, sort of? I would say no. The way that they're building it up to be is going to feel lackluster. I can't even, you know what I'm talking about. Lackluster. So I don't think that's actually going to be the case. But I don't know, man. I'm interested to see what it is, but I'm not putting my hopes in it. I'm not getting too excited when it comes to it. So we really want to see. So what do you think it's going to be?
I'm hoping it is an announcement of where they're gonna put maybe SummerSlam, maybe WrestleMania, but I just hope Cena can find some energy because, like, yeah, I love the WrestleMania little halftime show he did with Danhausen, but I need Cena to come with the energy. I need something, bro. Like, I'm not trying to be one of those wrestling fans because I'm about to go on a little rant myself because
handle your business, bro. We got time today, bro.
Damn,
we got time. Let's
JD from New York, bro. I saw on Twitter last. I didn't even watch SmackDown. I was like, okay, cool. Yo, he's like, yo, this is the worst show. I was like, bro, you've been doing the same shit for years, bro. You shit on everything. You know what? You're one of those wrestling fans, and sometimes I agree with him. Sometimes wrestling can be lackluster. But dog, if you're not gonna like anything, just stop watching. Just take a little 2-month break. Yo, you got complaints about everything. AEW, WWE. Oh, it's like, yo, bro, chill the fuck out. No one cares what you have to say anymore.
I think they're trolling us now, bro. Honestly, it's at a point where I feel like people are just saying shit because they know it's going to get us going. It's going to get us pissed off, and they know we're going to talk. When it comes to wrestling fans, I say the same thing to Titans fans. They always ragging on Titans fans. So, and every time I'm on a pod talking to Titans, this or that, it's always somebody saying something negative about the Titans. Just like everybody saying something negative about wrestling in general. It don't even matter. The company, it doesn't even fucking matter. They ragging on us. It's a troll job right now. They know what's going to get views for the simple fact they know people want to say some shit about it. So it's kind of smart. Best of both worlds type thing. So it's smart, but it's kind of pisses me off also because you like, yo, just stop fucking watching, just like you, Josh. So I get you.
Like, yo, and I mean, I'm like, he's like, yo, this is the worst. I was like, hey, did you see 2019 WWE? Yeah. That was a piece of shit. I tell people anytime, you want to see the worst part of WWE, go watch 2019 where Roman's handcuffed and they pouring dog food at him. That was the shits. Yeah. That was the shits. But you got everything to complain about. I'm like, all right, dog, like you got it, bro. You got it.
Just eat it. You don't even let them get to you, bro. Just
eat that God, shit. Bro. It be pissing me off, bro. Like
me too.
And then they wonder why, like Nick Khan and I'm like, yo, who the fuck listen to these? Y'all, you look like nerds, bro. And I'm like, yeah, you prove his point. You prove his point. Prove his point every fucking day, bro. Every fucking day. It's gonna
get better. It's gonna get better. The fans. Soon, I'm a positive guy.
Thank you.
So I'm going to say, in the future, we're going to have an AEW, WWE. Everybody's just going to be hitting on all cylinders. It's going to get hot. When will it be? Is it going to be this year? Is it going to be next? We don't fucking know, but it's going to happen. And then nobody's going to have nothing to bitch about. So
no, they're still going to bitch.
It's coming.
No, they're still going to bitch about what? Yeah.
They're going to find something.
They're going to find something to bitch about.
You see how you came to be like, yo, there's always, I'm always hoping for the positive. They don't even do that. Like, they don't even go like, hey, maybe, let's look at this. There's a positive here. Like, you know how sometimes we'll be like, oh, I didn't like that, but I like this. They don't do that. It's just the shit on the show from top to bottom. I'm like, yo, dog, you go run it then. You go run it.
Shit, don't tell us that because you know we'll fucking run it. Tell us that. Let us run.
Oh, my God.
It's going to get better, bro. Hopefully no bullshit go down. Fuck the negative fans or the negative trolls. I wouldn't even call them fans. They fucking trolls. Plain and simple. So it's going to get better. Fuck them. We going to do what we love to do. It's going to do what the fuck they got to do. It is what it is. What's up, O?
But before we start our Backlash conversation, what do we think as, a wrestling podcast of TKO taking down and going after all of the people who do the reaction videos to WWE content?
It takes away the voice of the fan. Shout out to Straw Hack Podcast. We see you. We appreciate you as always. We're a family, brother. And ladies, I think you got a couple ladies over there too. What you right, Zah?
Yep.
The Straw Hack. Respect to all you guys. You guys do amazing. I love the last thing that you guys had with the stunt. What is the proper term for that? Because I always say something and people will be like, no, that's not the case. I call them stunt men and stunt females.
I just call them stunt doubles.
Stunt doubles, okay. Yep. Yeah. I just want to make sure, I want to give all respect because we respect everybody.
Yeah.
Respect to Straw Hat. Respect to everyone that you had on there. But when you were saying, going back to what you were saying, it takes away from the power of the fans to a certain extent. They see all this negative shit going on. So they're just trying to eliminate everything when it comes to it. it's not fair because now we don't have a voice. You feel me? So it's just like we don't have a voice, but at the same time, we're still going to say what the fuck we got to say. So I don't know what they expected when it comes to it. It's still going to happen. People are going to still have their ways around it. So you're just putting all your expenses towards eliminating X, Y, and Z. Put your expenses towards making a better program, writing program, storylines, like all this other shit that we've been talking about for years and years and years. Improve upon that more so than improve upon eliminating people from complaining. We wouldn't complain. We would say a lot of good shit if you was doing the right thing. Think about all the stuff what happened with Ova and Brock Lesnar. How do you use that and then take it away at the same time? That makes no sense to me. No. You use it on your broadcast, showing all this stuff, the reaction, and then you take it away because people are complaining. You can't you just use that for WrestleMania. You just use that. So it doesn't make sense to me. It's disappointing. It's disheartening as a fan, as well as a writer. I want people to tell me my shit sucks if my shit sucks, and then tell me why. Yes, I might change certain things. Maybe I won't change certain things, but I want to know your opinion because at the end of the day, I'm doing this. You're giving me your money. Yep. So why shouldn't I not understand what's going on, or understand what you think, or care about what you think? So it's bullshit, honestly, and it's unfair to the guys that actually make more and more money off of this in a positive light, and they do good things about it, and they say good things about it. We have a voice. We might like it, we might dislike it, but we're going to say what the fuck we got to say. So I don't know.
Yeah, no, you're right.
I know you got more to say about it. Oh, like elaborate. Give me a little bit more, bro.
So what my take on it is, I think what TKO or WWE wants is for them, like what we're doing. Yeah. Like say we take this and put this on Instagram. No, I mean it's already on Instagram, but like put it on like TikTok and all like like all over platforms and whatnot. That I think what we're doing is fine. What they don't want is like them showing a video of like a minute and 20 seconds of the match and then you reacting on it, or the people that are on Twitch showing Raw on one screen and then them, or half double screen with their faces and like the stream still going. So like I know they're. So they kind of want to cut down people trying to make money off their videos. Cool. They could put up a green screen on the back and maybe put a picture of Oba and then talk about whatever they're doing.
I got you.
But it is. I do agree with you though. Like you just used it, and you've used them before on other times doing reactions to
absolutely
CM Punk coming out, Seth Rollins dropping his crutches. Like you've used it, so like it doesn't make sense why you used the reaction video and then now are like, hold on, wait, you guys are making money. You guys are making money from us. No, you can't do it. So let's pirate. But I do on the other side of the business point understand like they're kind of pirating the videos for their own success and their money. So like pretty much what it comes down to is the Dana White situation. Just don't take away our like you have to buy our show. You can't show our show anywhere else or stream it anywhere else, or we're coming after you and taking it down.
Yeah,
that's what it feels like.
Yeah, it's best of both worlds, bro. There's two sides to every coin when it comes to it. What you saying, Zah?
No, I agree. It's just you gotta have it. I agree. I understand what Opal's saying. Like a lot of wrestling fans are just like using that to get free access, and I kind of get WWE's thing. It's like, yo, you're still stealing. I get it. There has to be a minimum. There has to be a compromise. They got to find a way to compromise and make it beneficial for both person without making people lose a lot of the streams, because that's how a lot of people get their money and stuff like that. I get you want to take that away because they're taking money away, but there just have to be drawn lines, and I feel like that's the way they have to go about it. It's always about finding the middle ground. Don't go too hard, don't go too soft. You got to find the middle ground.
Yeah, or it could be this too. Maybe they're setting something up to have people react as the match goes on, like we have when it comes to the Peyton Manny podcast or the Manny cast and stuff like that on ESPN too. That could be a setup for that too. It can always There's always an underlying reason for everything, and that could be it too. So now they want to just, like you said before, make money from it that way, at that aspect of it, and just go from there. So anything can happen. What's going to happen, we don't know. Anything can happen. I look forward to seeing what's going to go down and if things are going to change and stuff like that, because that opens the door for a lot of different people. And maybe that opens the door for us. So we're definitely see. We don't. And the thing is, with us, we're okay with someone not listening to us or believing what we say or feel what we feel. We don't get butthurt by it because we don't always agree. Shit, sometimes, most of the time, we don't really agree on every single thing. But at the same time, we still respect. I respect your voice. You guys respect my voice, and go from that point forward. So it is what it is. I'm excited because I think something is going to come from it, but I don't know when it's going to come. So, back to Backlash though. The Miz, Kit Wilson versus Danhausen and TBD. How do y'all feel about this?
How do I feel, or are we going with who do I think the mystery opponent is yet?
We're going to get into that, but how do you feel about the match in general?
I mean, it sounds weird. This might be like the only entertaining storyline that's going on right now.
Yes.
Like, yes. The Miz or like Danhausen randomly showing up at Miz's house, like that, it's the bringing back the entertainment and the Like I said, like I've stated before, I would have never expected this success from Danhausen and WWE ever. I mean, I should have thought of it. Like the only thing like I said, doesn't process in my brain. He was an indie guy, so you would think on the show that helps the indies, he would have succeeded more. But no, this man is straight entertainment. He's funny. Yeah. He's got shit going for him. The Miz is a great person to work with for stuff like this. He did it with R-Truth, so I see why he's doing it here. Kit's got a funny gimmick going on as well. It's working well. So I'm gonna say, like, as far as like his storylines going, there's not much storyline going after WrestleMania, and this is the most entertaining one we got so far. So I'm kind of the entertainment side of me it's got me hooked.
I got you, Zah.
I gotta say, people give Miz shit, but Miz has made this an absolutely entertaining freaking feud. This is why I don't get the hate from Miz, because I'm like, yo, Miz is actually one of those people that can actually help a lot of newcomers. When you give him something to work with, Miz is gold.
Yeah.
He helped Carmelo Hayes. Yo, Carmelo Hayes and Miz, yo, I love that shit. That was so fun. It all goes to show Miz is such a freaking worker that you give him anything, he'll make it work. Look at how over Danhausen is because Miz is allowing himself to be laughed at. I don't think we give wrestlers enough credit when they're able to do that. That's why sometimes some people don't make it because they don't put all aspects of it. Sometimes it's too much about the wrestling. You got to be able to do all these things. Like, Miz is making it not because he's wrestling, because he knows mannerisms, he knows facials, he knows, yo, when Danhausen came to his house, he's like, he stole his daughter's bike. Like, yo, Miz is just great at what he does. And I love Miz even back in that 2016 angle where he had with Brian. Yeah. Yo, when he called Brian out, I was like, yo, I was on Miz's side. I was like, yo, he's not wrong, though. Yeah, he kind of got you. He kind of got you, Brian. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know who the mystery partner will be. I'm not gonna get to that. But shout out to fucking Miz. Danhausen is always is great. But him and the Miz, even Kit Wilson's actually doing this shit, bro. Like, yo, people need to give people their credit. Like, yo, this is what wrestling should be. Like, yo, you need a comedy act. And they're killing it. What's wrong?
Going the fuck in. Going in. All right, so people don't like the Miz because he came from reality.
Yep.
And I get that because I didn't like it either at first, bro.
I am a huge fan. I like mostly all reality like the game, like shows like that. Like, give me the Survivor, Big Brother, The Challenge. Back then, the Real World Road Rules. I watched that shit. So when I seen the Miz on that and then come to the WWE, I didn't think he would last.
I didn't either.
But this, like, just like Zasa, he turned shit into chicken salad.
Yes, yes.
Like, you give him an orange, this man will give you a cake out of an orange. Like, he will turn anything into a masterpiece to get us entertained. And like I said, we have two different sides. We have, You want to watch some wrestling, you go to AEW. W always have that entertainment, and it's always like just like we said, it's good to watch both. You know, sometimes watching 6 hours of straight wrestling, it's fun. But then when you turn on Monday and you see a little bit of joke and laughter, like, all right, cool. That brings back like the entertainment side. And yes,
aspect of it.
It's entertainment. We all need to enjoy everything of it. You may not like it, but you gotta enjoy this stuff. It's funny. If you think back to the golden times of the '90s, Val Venus was getting his dick cut off. Come on,
exactly. That's
come on. Shit was stupid back then. When you go back and watch it, shit was dumb. Like, don't get me wrong, The Godfather, we had a pimp. Great gimmick.
Come on,
great gimmick. But we had a pimp coming out offering hoes to wrestlers to not fight them.
Yep.
Funny. Like there was always that aspect. There was never a golden time of wrestling where stuff was always serious and into wrestling. There was always this funny. Yes, it's more catered to like the children now and a little bit more funnier. Cool. We all watch cartoons.
Yeah.
You can't. Great. So it's still the kid aspect of it. Just enjoy it. You don't gotta hate it. And just like you said, people didn't like The Miz because he came from there. So what? Mm-hmm. This man came from something and turned himself into one of he's one of the greatest entertainers of the business.
Question: other than Mr. T, can you consider him one of the first real entertainer celebrities to come over and wrestle and become like a legit full-time wrestler? Mr. T did it. I don't know how many matches Mr. T had, but he was over here for a nice little minute. And then
I can't think of anybody else.
The Miz might be the first one to take this, like Logan Paul.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, and don't forget, he had to fucking grind because the Miz was never overly talented in the ring. He was never overly talented with the mic. He grew, he matured, he got so good at it. He was getting kicked out of locker rooms. He was doing all this other shit, and he's just got so much better. I think that's why he gets the hate, because they're like, yo, he's not great in the ring. The Miz was never a great performer in the ring. He worked his ass off to be good, but he's just very good at everything. There's nothing that he lacks in, really. He's overall great performer. He's going to put the work in. He's hardworking. He's going to do what you're asked to do, and he's going to be here forever, plain and simple. I love The Miz for it. Again, like you said before, Kit Wilson is doing a damn thing. That shit that he's doing right now is impressive. He's really, really doing the damn thing. I can't wait till his partner gets back. I want to see how that goes. Mystery candidate. That's something out there. But I love it. Zod, what you were saying, bro?
No, and I was gonna say, I know people. I actually dropped a poll that says, "Does Miz get the love he deserves?" Should I answer that poll? I found out how to use polls now, so we can do polls during the stream.
Okay.
Also, yo, people forget he made that Intercontinental Championship matter in 2016, bro. That was the most important title. His feud versus Dolph Ziggler.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what else Miz could have done, bro. Like, yo, he had someone like Dean Ambrose looking weird next to him. Because Miz was like, yo, bro, you doing all this whole lunatic cringe. That was bad. That's back. Okay. Yo. That's why you don't like talking about that. But Miz honestly was doing the shit. The Intercontinental Championship was more valuable than the WWE belt at that point. And you have to give that shit. You have to give that praise to Miz. And for Miz just to keep doing all this and still being able to put talent over by making himself look dumb, I think that's just something I wish more wrestlers would be open to, because every wrestler takes himself too serious. Miz doesn't. Miz is like, yo, I think that's just a skill, man. Yep. I think that's just a skill.
We need to keep an eye on Danhausen, because this motherfucker can go in a fucking ring and nobody knows that shit.
No one knows it yet.
If you caught up on what he was doing in the Indies and even the AEW a little bit, this motherfucker can go in the ring.
Yep.
Like, when he get on Evil Danhausen, you need to watch out, because it's legit it's a show. It's definitely a show. Now we're gonna get back to, who do you guys think the mystery partner is? I got an idea in my head.
We get two picks, because you know we won't just say one person. One person, I'm gonna say, I hope it's Elton Prince.
I was thinking that too, bro. I like that one.
That's gonna be my first one. So we'll go all around with our first pick, so no one takes someone else's.
My first one, Zah, I'm gonna give you time to think. My first person, I think is gonna be fucking R-Truth. It's gonna come out, and then Damian Priest is like, bro, you can't fucking wrestle him. No, you're my tag team partner. Or some funny man shit. And then he's just gonna go back inside, and then he's gonna try to bring out somebody else, and it's gonna be. I saw this on the internet, and I'm gonna take this shit. I don't give a fuck. Somebody said it's gonna be Cena, but it's gonna be the "You Can't See Me" Cena, and it's just gonna be a visible fucking person. I like that one too. That's my first two.
That's a good one. Okay.
My first one, because I know they never. I want it to be Carmelo. Try to reintroduce him into the picture, because now he wins. He gets his win over Miz. I can focus now. United States Championship. Whoever wins that match tonight, I'm coming for. Melo, give Melo some love. Get Melo on the show, bro. He hasn't been there since before Mania.
Yes, sir.
Let's do this shit.
All right. Oh, who else you think is going to be?
Now, what's Danhausen's main thing that he's been asking people for when he goes up to them?
What?
How did the
money? Money, human monies.
Yeah, human monies. Who are we affiliated with money?
Who?
In the WWE
nowadays?
Anytime.
I'm trying to see where you're going at with this. I know we're not talking about $1 million belt.
Okay, so scratch out the $1 Million Man.
Okay.
It's only a few.
Oh, I'm lost, bro.
His royal family. Here comes the money.
Oh, fuck no.
What?
Fuck no.
That's just a random guess.
Bro, that's interesting. But I don't know.
He's asking for money. I see Stephanie coming back in. You know, who knows? Who knows?
Oh.
It's just a random.
Can you imagine that shit, though?
That's all. It's just they do stuff for pop nowadays. Who knows?
Very true.
Who knows if TKO gave Shano a little bit of money?
That's interesting. Money, I like that. That's interesting.
Yeah.
I think. Damn, you got me thinking, bro. That would be. I like that though, because I love Shane McMahon. He's supposed to have went to AEW, but something happened with that contract situation, and of course, his last name. I don't think they're gonna. I don't know. I don't know. A name. Something that I am interested in is the way that Danhausen presents himself. Something else that you were saying. What if it's Demon Finn? Think about it. Very nice, very evil. Demon Finn. I like that. That makes sense. That makes 100. Not what you said makes sense too, but that right there, I like that. I go with that. That's not bad. So
I also said mine because Shane O'Mac and Miz have a old feud.
Yes, they do.
So I could just watch Shane McMahon's or watch Miz's face just drop to the ground as you see Shane running back and forth doing his little.
Yep. He will be pissed. Bring Daniel Bryan back too. Fuck.
Alex Riley, bring him back.
Oh, I like that. That's possible. That's possible. He still go too. So is that your last pick, bro?
That's my last pick. I want to go A-Rod. Alex A-Rod. A-Rod.
I like that. I like that.
You better come out with the old music too. That music used to hit.
So we got a lot of interesting picks. I'm excited for that tonight. So regardless, it's going to be a good match, like we said before, because Dan can go. I want to see him in a ring in a longer capacity than the 5 minutes in which he was doing. So maybe that's it. Maybe we're going to get something good today.
Oh, who wins that?
Danhausen. It's not even.
I don't think we really have to discuss that one.
That's a clean sweep on that one.
They're going to give him the dub. I don't see them taking the dub off of Danhausen. It wouldn't surprise me if Danhausen goes on a run. This motherfucker is undefeated for 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's not. You think I would think about it like this? It's an entertainment, like you were saying, entertainment factor. He's not going to fight any really meaningful matches. Other than he probably get the tag team titles. Other than that, I don't see anything really transpiring. Other than that, just because they wouldn't know how to book that. That's a very tough. It's a very very difficult book, and how to write for it is very very difficult. Other than just a comedic type thing. So I don't know. I don't think he gets a big time title other than, let's say, the tag titles. Or if they want to bring something back, the 24/7 belt, they bring some shit like that back. So I don't know. Our next match of the night, and the only female match that we have on the card, Asuka versus Io Sky. Asuka lost her tag team partner. Io Sky lost her best friend. Well, both of her best friends, with Kyrie and Rhea going to the other side of the company. So this match is basically something that can be bringing them back together as a tag team in the future. Is a great match, period, because both of these ladies can really, really go when it comes to it. But I don't know. I'm interested in it. I think that Io is going to take this, in my opinion, because she needs it more than Asuka, because Io's been kind of cold lately. But again, it could be a build up towards a tag team or a new stable, or we might get somebody interfering in this that's going to be an Asuka stable in the future. So it's a lot that can go. Julia, she can be coming into play when it comes to this. So she has a history with both young ladies. So we're definitely seeing. Zah.
I gotta go. I'm going with Oscar. Bro. Okay. Listen, I like Io, but her being in that tag team with Rhea killed me. And honestly, Asuka should have at least had a chance to be going for that title or doing something. The whole thing with her and Kyrie Sane was building up Asuka as this major heel, and they kind of fumbled on that because they got to give Rhea her fucking win, of course. But I honestly feel like Asuka needs this win to show Io, like, hey, you did all this. You became Rhea's number 2. Yeah. And guess what? You're a number 2 now, and I beat you. I need Asuka to have that win. Io, I love you, but Io, you got to get over this whole giddy shit. Like, everything is so hokey dory. Maybe Asuka snaps her back into some shit, bro. Because heel Io was the shit, bro. She had it, bro. But I get everyone wants to do this and all that other bullshit, that she does. Io's a great worker, but the whole face gimmick has killed me, bro. It's killed me. I'm going with Asuka. That's why I'm glad she sprayed her in the face when she had
bro.
What you got?
What you got?
So this one's a tough one for me. Okay. I'm gonna enjoy this match a lot because this is my number 1 and number 2 favorite women wrestlers on the roster. I've seen a little bit of Asuka before she came to NXT, and I was kind of impressed because that's when women's wrestling. When I started getting more into women's wrestling since the 4 Horsewomen were in NXT, so I started to see a little bit of Stardom and some of the women's promotions in New Japan, and I seen a little bit of Asuka. And then when I seen her run in NXT, that is probably one of the most dominant runs of all time from NXT. And then when she gets to WWE, she has to lose to Charlotte. Of course, that had me irritated at that Mania, by the way, for that point. And then Io's run in NXT was phenomenal. I didn't see much of her in anything else, but so I caught all of her in NXT, and the things that she's amazing in the ring, the high flying wrestling. You could tell those two were, older, young. You could tell they trained each other. I don't know what they call the younger person in Japan.
It's the same thing.
Oh, it's the same thing. Well, no, I'm saying it's the
young. Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if they had a
female version for it.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's the same thing. From what I know, it's the same thing. I think they just call it young girl though instead of young boy.
Yeah. Oh, so Io's the young girl of Asuka. So it's gonna be a great match. This might be. I don't want to say because Jacob in my mind, Jacob and Roman might be the match of the night. But this match has contention for match of the night. So pay attention to this match if people aren't excited for this card. I think this match might, get people excited and up for it. But I'm gonna go with Asuka on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Won't surprise me.
Io, I want to pick Io just because my WWE self says they're gonna make Io win.
Yeah.
But deep down, I'm like, I want to see Asuka because just prove the point that you should have joined our side before
from the rip,
and we could still keep running WWE. You didn't have to go hop on Rhea's side and whatnot and all that other stuff. But I still think I'm most excited for this match.
Let's get it. I am too, bro. And also, bro, I know you was talking about seeing her before. I remember her. My first time seeing her was in Lucha Underground. She was huge over there.
I totally forgot she was a part of that faction with the three girls.
The Lotus, I believe it was a Lotus something.
Yeah. I totally forgot about that.
And speaking of that, we might be adding that on in the future because allegedly that's supposed to be coming back. So we got to keep an eye on that. If Lucha Underground comes back, that's a game changer. I don't know in what capacity, but Lucha Underground Wrestling is a legit company. That is a perfect combination of sports entertainment and wrestling.
Yes,
if you ever go look that up, fans, everybody that's looking right now, clip this. Look up Lucha Underground Wrestling. That's when I first saw Ricochet. He went under Prince Puma. That's when I first saw Io. That's when I first saw the guy that just got cut, JC Mateo. He was in there, but JC Mateo in there compared to here.
And Helico for me.
Helico.
And Helico blew my mind when I seen him over there. I'm like, who is this tall, lengthy ass dude doing these moves? Like, you don't see this stuff?
Swerve Strickland, bro. Strickland. The first time I saw him wrestle was over there. And he was a completely different character. And when he went to NXT, I was like, what the fuck? This motherfucker reminded me of the cat that was in Lucha. And it was him. So, like, little stuff like that.
Yeah.
Lucha Underground Wrestling is a great combination from entertainment and to wrestling. Hands down. You can if you like AEW and you like WWE, the perfect combination of both. Lucha Underground Wrestling. Guys need to check it out. It's supposed to be on its way back. And when it comes back, lights out, you will definitely enjoy it. A match that will fit perfectly with Lucha Underground Wrestling. Trick Williams and Sami Zayn for the U.S. title. Now, we got entertainment, and now we got wrestling. The great combination of... This is how you do both. This is attitude era shit right here. Plain and simple. That whole singing thing that he did in the funeral, Yachty sitting up like the Undertaker, everything that happened on Friday when it comes to them was spot on.
Yes,
that was spot on right there. Shout out to that, and shout out to what's that? Molly Holly. Molly Holly directed everything, produced everything when it comes to it. I believe from the in ring as well as in behind stage, backstage, and all the other good stuff. So shout out to Molly Holly. Zah, how do you feel about this match, bro?
I love it. Yo, Did you see the thing they did with the gingerbread man where they added him to all the WWE moments they made it? Yo, I was like, how did people hate that shit, bro? Like, yo.
You can't hate it. If you're a hater, if you hated that.
Oh my God, bro. Yo, the funeral, everything. Yo, Sami Zayn really, once again, shout out to Sami Zayn for understanding what was going on and being like, hey, let me put this young brother over, bro. And Trick Williams is still look like a fucking star.
A beast, bro.
Yo, this is gonna be a good match. I'm loving. I still have Trick winning
tonight,
but yo, I gotta give that gingerbread segment was actually hilarious, bro.
Yes, it was.
That was hilarious. The funeral, R-Truth coming up to Sami Zayn's. Oh, I'm just like, yo, this is comedy, and people complain about that. I'm like, that's attitude era comedy right there.
Yes, it is,
you see, 100%. But you see what I'm saying? You can hate it, but you still are mad about it.
Yes, you are.
You want something, but they do it, and then you mad about it. So I'm like, you know what? What's the point?
Ain't no
what is the fucking point?
You can't make everybody happy.
Nope.
Plain and simple. Oh, Straw Hat, you said something about Darby Allin. I apologize before we get to you. Oh, that match is going to be extremely, extremely, extremely good. It's going to be extremely nasty. That's going to be a violent match. Pac, whatever you want to call him, whoever you think he is. Adam Neville, if you want to call him
Adam
that.
Neville,
This motherfucker is a beast, and he's nasty. He's better than he's ever been before. That match tonight is going to be amazing. That match might be second best of match of the weekend. I think personally, I know you feel the same way. Oh, more than likely you do Tuza. That Roman Reigns and Jacob Fatu match, but we're going to get to a little bit later. It's going to be amazing. But Pac versus Darby Allin is going to be lights the F out. Let's get back into it. That Trick Williams and Sami Zayn match. How you feel about it, bro?
So I was on the fence realizing that this was going to end the show. I was like, I would have been more excited to maybe see Jacob end the show doing something. But when I seen the way they built up the backstage vignettes and all the stuff, seeing Sammy get pissed about, it being a gingerbread man, he's like, he's trying to get to my head. He's not getting my head. See, I want old schizo, like everybody thinks like the world's against him, Sammy. I want that Sammy to come back, because that's when it's like peak. Like Sammy as a face, not good. Not ever a fan. Sammy thinking that everyone's against him and stuff, always one of the greatest, because he's just well better as a heel. But I wasn't a big fan of it, like I said, until I seen the backstage promos, and then all the stuff happened in the ring, and I was like, you know what? It was great. Just like Zah said, it's great to know that Sammy is at that point where he's okay. Like, I could put him over. He's hot right now. I don't need to win. I don't need to win this title. I'll go. They'll give me another title. I'm just here to help put this man over right now. So
yeah,
this match is going to be a good match. Great entertainment. Build up from. This is like the only match that stems off of WrestleMania and the point of Backlash. Because before we used to have like multiple. Before in the McMahon era, there was numerous, like, especially like Zaz saying that like 2017 to 2019 era.
Yep.
Backlash was just a rematches of WrestleMania, pretty much, or like a few different tweaks, whatever. But it's gonna be a good match. I'm very entertained. I'm always hyped to sit at home and start chanting "Whoop that trick" to think I'm there. But shout out to Yachty.
Yeah,
you said it before, but not a fan of the music. Definitely a fan of him in this. Like, he's perfect at the manager role. When he was saying that, you're Michael, I'm Phil. You're Tyson. I'm fucking Don King. Like, I was like, okay. He's at that manager role where he's gonna start hype. He's just a hype man. He's like the young hype Paul Heyman. Like,
yes.
So
that's what he wants too, bro.
Yeah. I like the role he's taking. Like, TKO. I know we're trying to get a part. Have one of them sign us. But hey, TKO, get rid of Jelly. Keep this kind of celebrity role going.
Simple as that. Exactly. They talked about Jelly being that mystery opponent. I mean, the mystery partner too.
Please, let's not say
why not? Why, of course. Why wouldn't it be Jelly Roll?
Hopefully it's not. Hopefully we get one of the guys in which we said, I would rather that more so than anything else. I think I'm excited for the future of Trick Williams, because he started off so hot, and he doesn't seem like the type of person. He doesn't have the personality to cool off. He doesn't have the stigma of cooling off. I feel like he's going to stay hot like this for the duration of his career. And if that's the case, we got a superstar in our hand. We got him, and we got Oba, strong, solid. Like, that's a strong ass future, bro. Anything you got Melo that really didn't even hit his stride yet. Melo is the only one that they keep on fucking up on. Well, not the only one. We've seen a lot, but I'm talking about recently.
Bring Trick Melo gang back.
Bring Trick Melo gang back. That would be perfect. But how do you do it? That's the issue now.
Reverse it now.
Okay.
Have Trick be the main man. and Melo be the sidekick.
Okay, I like that. I like
just
it
like,
too.
Like Zah's saying, every wrestler's got to understand, like, I'm not Michael. Like, my prime example, my favorite player in the NBA of all time, D Wade, had to take a step back for LeBron James when he came in.
Yeah.
Take that step back, Melo. Be the sidekick. Now you're the sidekick. But now instead of Trick turning on Melo at some point, well, now Melo turns on Trick. Just you could replay the story. Some people don't watch NXT. That. Some I know a lot of I know a certain amount of people that will watch WWE that don't watch NXT.
Mm-hmm.
So some people didn't know about the Trick Melo gang back in NXT back then, like that, and the turn and whatnot. So you could use that again and whatnot. I mean, I think it would be perfect because you ain't using Melo, so you could use Melo like this. Put Melo with Yachty and
you say
Trick,
no?
I don't know. Who, me?
No, Zah, you said no?
No, I'm agreeing.
Oh, you with it? Okay.
Yeah, I'm with it. Yeah.
No, that's why I asked.
No.
Okay. I think it would be a good ass look too, bro, because it's refreshing for everybody involved in the situation. You feel me? Everybody's going to be in it. Everybody's going to be going balls in the wall for it. It's entertainment. They all can wrestle, and you got Yachty talking shit in the back, playing Phil Jackson, like you said, Scottie Pippen, Michael Jordan, Phil Jackson. So I like it. I want to see what they're going to do with it because they dropped the ball with Melo. I want to see them pick it up.
Yes.
I want to see them recreate his character because Melo could be a world champion one day. Plain and simple. He can go in the ring. He can go in the mic. Everybody mad at Melo because he's so small. I see Kevin Nash and I see Shawn Michaels.
That's what I was about to say. Shawn Michaels said he's me. So I'm like, what other blessing can you get?
Oh I see it. But how can they fix it? How can they fix this? But don't forget, Kevin Nash was also the one that had the world championship when Shawn Michaels had the European title. So maybe, I don't know. I'm excited for this. I want to see what's going to go down. I'm ready to get this shit rolling when it comes to it because he needs his chance. He needs his title run to be more respected. He needs his WrestleMania moment. They're going to have to stretch this out for 2 or 3 years when it comes to it. I don't think they should hit him up with the WrestleMania next year. I think it should be in the next 2 or 3 years. Just wait, burn this bitch out because they're capable of it. They're that entertaining. So we'll see. And they don't need a match to be entertaining. Those two. They can be in the background just doing some silly shit, dumb shit, and it's fun. Like APA towards the end of their career when they was doing when they was protecting people, knock on my damn door. Who need me to beat up? All this other shit, drinking beers in the back and shit like that. I can see them doing that with Yachty just sitting there chilling, laughing. So
bring back the barbershop.
That'd be
barbershop. That's another thing.
Yeah,
simple as that. You got it.
Yeah,
just make it work. Handle your business.
You
WWE, do what you got to do. Do what you got to do. Hey,
sign us for 2 months.
I can't say fuck TKO because we want to have a relationship.
Yeah.
So I can't say that. But at the same time, TKO, you need to sit back and let them do what they got to do.
Yeah.
You gotta sit back and let them do what they got to do. Speaking of TKO and sitting back, we got Seth Rollins versus Braun Breaker. We finally get the match. Everybody's healthy. Paul Heyman is there. We have all the things that we were going to get at WrestleMania. We get it now. How do you guys feel about this match?
Braun needs this. And I'm sorry, Seth has to be the fall guy because it always seems like Seth is always the fall guy. But Seth go out there. Exactly. But I'll give him this. He's accepted it. And I think he's okay with it. Yeah, because people don't understand what he did for 40. No one else could have done. He literally was workhorse of WrestleMania 40. Yeah. 2 matches, a bad knee injury, and everything. If there's one person besides Roman and Cody we give the love to, it has to be Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins was that dude in WrestleMania 40. Had 3 matches and made Drew look like a fucking $1 million. Yo, shout out to Seth Rollins. And I think that's when I think he's like, okay, I'm never going to be Roman. Moxley's the number 1 guy at AEW. I'm okay with being here. And I just feel like he's accepted it, and he's like, if I'm gonna be the number 2, I'm gonna be the best number 2 workhorse. I'm like, shout out to Seth Rollins once again. Like me and Owens and Quill, it's okay with accepting your position and making that shit work.
Yeah,
that's what you do as a wrestler. Ah, damn. Shout out to Seth.
Seth is he. How can we compare him to somebody back in the day, bro? Oh, perfect example. Seth is Triple H of the Attitude Era.
Okay.
I say that because when you think about the Attitude Era, you think about Shawn. Well, you really don't think about Shawn because Shawn was a little bit before. You think about Austin, you think about The Rock, you think about The Undertaker, you think about all these other guys, and then you see Triple H in it. I feel like it's the same thing, but I think Seth is going to last the longest when it comes to it. Like Triple H is there now. He lasts through all of that shit, and he brought his guys back. I think that's what I see him as. He's the Triple H of our time. And that's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. I say he's okay. I say he's not okay with the number 2 role, but listening to you, Za, and thinking about it myself, he might be, because I think he's playing the long game when it comes to it.
Yep.
He might be playing the long game when it comes to it. And it's not wrong with that. It really isn't nothing wrong with it. Of course, I want him to have a little bit more respect when it comes to it, when it comes to the title reigns and shit like that, but he might not want it. He might not need it. He might be going for that record more so than the longest period of being a champion. Maybe he just wants the record of having the most championship wins. And that shows that he's willing to give and he's willing to take. So we'll see. We definitely could.
I forgot about this match for a little bit, but definitely excited for it that we get it after, since it should have been at Mania. I mean, Seth and Gunther was a good match, and it obviously set up, Paul Heyman having to owe Gunther a favor. Now Gunther fighting Cody and at the next pay-per-view, blah, 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 all that stuff. But I want to see how good this match is. It's been a long time coming since Braun turned on Seth.
Yeah.
And the build-up is kind of been too long. So let's see if they can deliver. And but like Zan, you were saying, he definitely is okay with being the number 2 person at this point. Like you said, Mox is number 1 in AEW. Roman's been number 1 this whole entire time over here running stuff. He uses like you said, Phil, he uses the pedigree.
Yeah.
So
Triple H.
He's already is Triple H of our era. I could see them giving it to Seth at a little bit though, just to have Braun keep fighting. Because if Braun wins this, like, is Braun gonna lose to Oba? Like, who wins that match? If we're like, I can see Seth losing to Oba, and then Braun later on coming down the line, something along that line. I don't know.
Yep.
I'm just trying to look down the future, but I do want to see Braun win this. I've said when I first seen Braun in NXT, I guess would be 2.0, whatever you want to consider it. Seeing the way that man moved and the way he worked, I was like, this man has this potential to be the face of a company in like 10 years. And now I'm like, it's only been 3. Proving it a lot quicker. And even the same thing with Obafemi. Seeing that dude break out in the NXT breakout, you knew he had something in him that'd make him the future. But this is going to be a good match tonight.
It is. And Braun might be getting his cousin soon. Brock, I'm going to say Brock Steiner. He had a try with the Titans. It didn't go as well. But he's in New Orleans right now. I think this is his last tryout. If he doesn't make the team, he's coming. And I honestly think Brock is honestly better than Braun. He's more athletic.
Yep.
He's more athletic. So getting him and trained up, I don't know how good he is with the mic. I saw him. He had an interview. He sounds like he's ready.
Sounds like a Steiner?
He sounds like a Steiner, bro.
Yep.
So if you get Brock in here, it's going to be like he's going to be a project though. He's going to be a project. He's going to be like I want to say 2 or 3 year projects, and we really won't see the benefits of it anytime soon. Keep an eye out on that guy. He's really, really good. Like I said, I'm a Titans fan. When he was trying out for the Titans, I had an eye on. I was really excited. We talked about it. So hopefully we're going to see how this goes. This is going to be big because if you get both of those guys in here, hey, yeah, they talking about the bloodline. We might be talking about something else, man, because they got a couple more down the line too, just like the Fatus and that family. So we're really going to see. We're really going to see. Speaking of that, we have the main event: Roman Reigns versus Jacob Fatu. I'm going to say it straight out. Usos. We get a heel turn today. Will it really be considered a heel turn though? I'm not sure. But they're going to change. They're going to turn on him. I think Roman is going to be going for a little bit. Not a lot of people are going to like that. I think the contract situation is going to be something that they're going to use, but I think Roman is still going to stay WWE. They're not going to let this man go to AEW or any other wrestling company. That's not going to happen, and I don't think they're going to let him retire. I think they're going to be okay with him being a part-timer, and I think he deserved that. He busted his ass. Yep. I'm worried about his health, man. You get cancer once, it's difficult to keep that stuff out of you. I just want him to be okay. You feel me? And I want him to have his time and be a part-timer, spend time with his family and stuff like that. He blatantly said he wants to be with his family. He wants to do the movies and stuff like that. I want that to be his focus because he's done everything he possibly could with WWE already, broke several records. It's time for him to do what he wants to do. He deserves that. He earns that. And the best way to drop that title is to a family member and to put Jacob Fatu with the Usos. That is extremely, extremely dangerous. That is extremely, extremely profitable. And I think that's something that TKO should really think about. And I think that's something that WWE should really, really think about. And I think they are. I think they will pull the trigger today, in my opinion. And it's going to change the game. I understand everybody talk about Cena's announcement going to change the game. This match is going to change professional wrestling, and I think this will be the match of the year early when it comes to WWE. When it comes to wrestling, period. Darby's been putting on bangers after bangers after bangers, but hell nah. Jacob Fatu and Roman Reigns will be the match of the year, in my opinion. I think that's going to go down tonight, and I think it's going to be the swerve of the night with the Usos turning on Roman. Something that we thought would never happen, but I think it's going to happen tonight.
Bro, I think Jacob walks out with it, man. Like, I just feel like Jacob's been putting on promo after promo. You got Roman looking at him like, yo, bro, I did all this shit for you. I brought your ass here, and now it's time for Fatu to be like, yo, that's cool, but I'm taking everything, bro. I'm here for that, bro. And the way he was talking to the Usos last night, had the Usos, he's like, yo, you never beat Roman. I was like, hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Why are you talking to me like that, bro? I'm Jay. Yo, Jay, if there was ever time for crash out Jay, that's the time you got to crash out on him, bro, because he talking to you really, really spicy, and he not wrong. That's the thing about it.
He's not wrong.
Everything he's done said to Roman, he's right about. And Roman is acting entitled, and Fatu's like, yo, this ain't it. I'm taking that title. I need that title. When it was the last time we seen that shit in wrestling? I need that title. That has always been the statement to me that I'm like, yo, you got to get that man the belt. It's not about, well, yo, I need that title. That title's going to mean something to me. I'm like, give Fatu the fucking belt, bro. He was white hot for a minute. They kind of downplayed him, remember? But, like, this is his time, bro. If there was ever a time to put the belt on someone, it got to be now. You can't keep always you start him hot and then, he needs a title. And Roman can, and remember, that's a workhorse title. Let Fatu show what he can do in the ring. Give him that fucking belt.
I like it. And have him go on that fucking run.
Thank you.
Oh. Ooh. I'm ready for it. Hey, don't get me wrong. Head of the table. We acknowledge our tribal chief for everything that man has done. deep down, I still want Roman to win, but Zilla's fought 2 debuts tonight.
Whoa.
And the Usos turn.
Oh.
Do you think they do both, bro? You think that's too much?
I no, because first of all, Solo. I'm not gonna blame Solo. I'm gonna blame the writing. The writing didn't give us Bloodline 2.0 with Solo.
Yeah.
You give us Bloodline 2.0 with Jacob, the Usos, and Zilla. We've had 2 or 3 two people debut in the last 3 backlashes, and they all joined the Bloodline.
Yeah.
Have Zilla come to the WWE.
Do you think Zilla is ready though, bro? Like he's the youngest one and he's the most unhinged out of all of them.
I don't want to say okay. I'm not gonna say he's not ready.
Mm-hmm.
You see a lot of these people go to NXT first. For example, like I'm gonna say Evil.
Yeah.
Should not be in NXT, but I heard he wanted to go, so cool.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say anything, but I heard they want more people to start going to NXT.
Yes.
To then get to learn about wrestling a lot, but about the entertainment. Like I heard they want something weird, but that's besides the point.
Yeah.
Could he be ready? I don't know, but will we probably just see a Uso turn? Yes. The only thing that is making me think of the Uso turn is because Jacob has always worn the 42 with the 2 backwards, and then we randomly seen them wear 42 jersey at one point with Usos. So I'm like, why? What's with that? And then they never helped. Like they never came out the last 2 times to help Roman when he was getting his ass whooped. So if you're part of the bloodline and that's your Us, why aren't you helping him?
Why are you not helping?
Because Roman wasn't beating up Jacob. I just feel like we're gonna see something tonight. I don't know. I'm gonna go Jacob, even though deep down I want Roman to do. I just think there's more backstage stuff than we know that maybe Roman doesn't want to stay right now and give it to his cousin. Give it to his cousin and let his cousin run with it. Yeah, it's been great. It's gonna be a brutal one. There ain't gonna be no 10 counts probably on this one. No. The ref's gonna forget that 10 count every time they go outside.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna get the 4 and then never count another number.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's gonna be a real good match. That's gonna if you think of it the Backlash. I was gonna state earlier, there's only 5 matches on the card, and then for people who pay for ESPN Unlimited, technically there's only 3 matches on the card because 2 of them are free.
Yep.
Yeah.
On ESPN too, so it's like you're paying $30 for 3 matches. But again, off topic, but all the matches on the card are gonna be good matches. There's not like a single match that's not a good match. That's not besides I'm not gonna say Danhausen and all that stuff isn't a good match. It's gonna be an entertaining match, but it still falls in the match. Falls in we're gonna get 5 solid good matches on this card.
It's like a Saturday main event type card.
Yeah.
Saturday night main event. That's what it seemed like, but it just put more on the line when it comes to it. I hope this is not the last time we see Roman in a ring. I say I want him to be a part-timer just so he can spend time with his family and get his shit in order and do what he got to do family-wise because he earned that. Go if you want to do movies, go do some movies. Yep. Do all the other shit. I'm an AEW lover. I'll rep AEW to the day I die, just like we talked about. I do not want to see Roman Reigns in AEW because it tips the scales. And it will be unfair how dominant that brand is over WWE. He's that important. He's that vital because everything that comes with it. I love it being 50-50 right now or 60-40, however way you look at it, because it's even. You have a strong alternative. You have a strong backup plan. If he goes to AEW, there is no backup plan, and WWE has no legs to stand on.
Yep.
They always say AEW doesn't have that one star. They say we believe that it's the stars, but they are stars in the professional wrestling game more so than the entertainment game. If you get Roman Reigns in AEW in one of those rings, is a wrap. It's a wrap, plain and simple. I don't care what anybody says, bro. Like on that, I will argue you down. It's a fucking wrap because he's that big of a star, and it's what everybody's been saying they don't have.
Yep.
But also, if he goes into an AEW ring, do you have to put a title on ASAP? A lot of people will say yes. I believe I'm saying what you owe. A lot of people will say yes because they be like, yeah, well, he's their biggest star. He's your money maker. They need to understand AEW is not about money makers. They are about professional wrestling and doing what's best for the wrestlers. And that's going to be a bigger conversation. We're going to have a lot of bickering when it comes to the fans and shit like that when it comes to it. And then what's going to happen with the bloodline? You open the door for one, you got to open the door for them all.
Yep.
I just don't want I like the balance that we have right now with AEW and WWE. I don't want to see that. I really don't want to see that because it's what the fuck, bro? Like I don't know. But I'm excited about the card in general. There's a lot going on when it comes to it. Yep. I think, like we said before, I think Jacob takes it. I think we get a new champion tonight. The future is 5-2. Plain and simple. You're going to see a lot of those jerseys being sold.
Yep.
And you're going to see a change in demeanor when it comes to the Usos. We can get a split turn, too. We didn't talk about that. Maybe Jay splits and not Jimmy.
Yeah.
So you see their personalities nowadays, man. Jay's been off the fucking chain.
He's sitting here like this the whole time.
Exactly. So
not even looking on TV.
He's everywhere. He's everywhere. So I'm interested. It's a lot that's about to go down. It's going to be a fun night in general for sports fans in all. Man, I'm looking at. I got UFC on one TV right here. I got boxing on this TV right here. I got all this other shit going on, and we are here. I'm excited. I'm thankful for professional wrestling. I am thankful for sports, period. We having a great fucking day.
Yep.
Now, the showcase of them all. The highlight of culture of wrestling. O's top 5. Let's get it, bro.
All right. For today, if we don't know if it's the last time we'll see him for a while, we will go our top 5 tribal chief moments.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
You want to start it? Or you want me to start it?
Yeah, I'll start.
Okay.
I don't like it because some of these I won't like because it was when I was not a Roman Reigns fan.
Okay.
Number 5 so we're gonna put it at 5 will be when he came out on Raw after Mania. After Taker.
Oh,
when we sat there.
Don't get me wrong, he got booed for about like 5 minutes. But when he was like, "This is my yard," I was like, "Okay, like we'll see what you do with it." And then from that point on, we've seen what he did with it. So I was like, "Okay." Now looking back on it, looking back on a lot of stuff that he did when I wasn't a fan, now I'm like, "Okay,
makes sense.
It makes a lot of sense for the point you're at now."
Okay.
You
want to do your number 5? I got mine too.
Jeez. Number 5. Yeah, you go up. You go on.
My 5 is the debut of the Shield, bro. It's the first time we saw him. I saw him in NXT. I even a little bit before NXT. The persona that he had, his wrestling attire was completely fucking different. This motherfucker looked like a fucking prince. He was completely different before he debuted with the Shield. So seeing him in that manner with the Shield, it was like, okay, this motherfucker look big as hell, strong, stocky. So to see him debut with them was really, really cool. It was really, really interesting and showed his muscle aspect of it. I didn't think they were going to go with Roman Reigns because, as he said, they weren't supposed to go with Roman Reigns. So to see all that stuff go down, I loved it. I didn't expect it. It really took me off guard because I was a big Dean Ambrose fan. So it was cool seeing it, and it changed the game. It changed the game for everybody once that happened. Biggest debut, I think, in a very, very long time. Dominating fashion. Roman Reigns Shield debut was my number 5.
I'm gonna go Roman when he almost won the Royal Rumble in 2014 when he had that shit with Dave Bautista. Yo, when he hit that spear, because everyone knew Batista won. When he hit that spear in the crowd, The crowd, he turned the crowd. Yo, this is when Roman was. That was the first time I was like, okay, I see what Vince sees. I see it. Yo, wait, because Batista did a bad smear. Everyone was like, oh, boo. And then Roman hit that. I was like, oh, yo, Vince. Listen, I know people hate Vince stuff, but Vince got, when it comes to talent, that motherfucker knows talent.
Yes. Oh, what's your number 4, bro?
My number 4 is gonna be when he threw Dominic Mysterio over top the rope.
Launched his dumb ass.
Yeah, he just said that was the first yeet of the bloodline right there. He just tossed it. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, we know it's wrestling. He didn't land on the.
Oh yeah, we know.
We know.
Everybody should know at least.
Just a funny, a good time like for that era. You know, just there wasn't much. Wrestling gave us wrestling fans, like a lot of people didn't have a lot of things to watch. Thank God, wrestling fans. You know, us wrestling fans had wrestling. Like yeah, it might have been with no fans. Cool. They still entertained us for a long time and gave us a lot of good entertaining stuff. So that'd be my number 4.
Okay. My number 4. You want to go, bro?
No. Oh yeah. My number 4. Jeez. When he Superman punched Jey Uso and Jey Uso was like, yo, I'm not going to be a twin no more. And he's walking up the ramp and he's like, yo. And then you just see Roman go out of nowhere. Wow. Woo! This was true. He's like, you're not going to take this title from me. I feed your family, my family with this. I was like, oh, hey. But it was so fucking true. He's like, you don't know what it means to hold this belt. I was like, what?
And he's been going with this shit to this day.
Yes. Oh my God, bro. Yeah. That's
nasty. My number 4 was probably his most embarrassing moment when he came back from being suspended because of the PhD. PhD. He got suspended from the steroids situation, and he had the U.S. title, and he was getting ready to have the feud with John Cena, and John Cena picked him the fuck apart. Picked him apart. Oh, I say that's his number 4 moment is because we haven't seen him slip up since that moment.
Nope.
On the mic. Nope. Nobody touched him on the mic since that moment. Nobody has touched his conditioning since that moment. That changed his career beyond belief. That changed who he was. That changed the WWE because we got a more serious and more focused and more hungry Roman Reigns from that point forward. That's my number 4. It was a negative moment in his life, but at the same time, it made his career 10 times better. I was so excited. I was so happy from the man that he became after that situation. So that was my number 4. I go to my number 3 too. My number 3 is when that motherfucker finally turned heel. Finally, we were so stressed about how John Cena never turned heel. We were so stressed about we thought we didn't know what was going to happen. We thought he was just going to be this tweener. Everybody booed. And he was just going to try to pander to the fans and shit like that. This motherfucker said, "Nah, fuck that." Came back, started choking everybody the fuck out. He was a new man, a new image, a new everything. He owned up to everything that he did wrong and just put it in one. And he just became a monster. When he turned heel, when he came back, it was the highlight of his wrestling career because he finally became the man, the wrestler that we thought he could be, and he had to turn heel from it. So, but it was beneficial towards him. It was beneficial towards the WWE, beneficial towards his family too. So, shout out when he turned heel. That's my number 3, and that's going to be Cody Rhodes whenever this motherfucker turned heel. Look into that. It's going to change everything.
Yep.
You're
right.
Go ahead.
Right.
Mid.
I'm telling you, bro, it's gonna be better when he turns heel. I promise you. Homelander Cody is different.
Like this much better.
Homelander Cody is a different breed, bro.
Never been a fan of Cody. Even in TNA with black hair.
What's your number 3, bro?
My number 3 would be WrestleMania 37. Stack them all.
Stack them the fuck up. I love it.
Oh yeah.
Bro. That was a dominant fucking pin right there.
Daniel Bryan. That match, like, that's one of my that was one of my favorite matches of Roman Reigns. Of like, yes, I'll wait for one, but this is maybe like,
okay.
Yeah. Well, don't worry. I'll get there again. But
I got you.
That was my number 3. Just seeing that match, and at that point, I was a little thinking, oh man, they're gonna give this shit to Edge. Like I was thinking all day they were giving it to Edge, the hype around Edge, whatever, and then nope, give me both. I was just the swing of the title, like
dominant,
great.
He was just like walking out.
What's number 3, bro?
Yo, my 3 moment was when they beat down Drew McIntyre, the whole bloodline with Sami Zayn and Usos, and they put the chair over Drew's neck, and Roman sat. And he had the 2 belts over, and he's like, yo, I want you to come take this from me. I was like, yo, Roman was in his bag. I don't get, people don't understand. Yo, that was a sight. You could have had that as a mixtape cover. Yo, Roman sitting there with the titles and everyone doing like this. I was like, yo, Roman is in his shit right now. He's like, bro. Whoo! He's like, yo, this is mine. This whole company is mine. I was like, yo, bro, like, I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say, bro.
Nothing to say.
I don't know what else to say.
What's your number 2, bro?
I'm gonna go number 2. I'm gonna give him his match versus Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 31. That was an all-out banger. That was a brutal match, bro. People did not think Roman could go. And then they saw that match. Everyone gave Rock. They still hated him, but they was like, yo, go out there and get suplexed and thrown around and all of that shit. That's the birth of Suplex City, bitch. WrestleMania 31. Go if you've never seen a Brock match, go watch WrestleMania 31. Brock carried the shit out of that match, but shout out to Roman for being in there.
100%. Oh, number 2, bro.
What do you say?
What you said?
Number 2. Exactly, that's my number 2.
You took my number 2, so it's only right, bro. It's only right. You took my number 2.
Well, just like he said, like, I was not a fan of Roman Reigns, like the babyface Roman, but seeing that match, I'm a Lesnar fan, so I'm like, yeah, toss him up, toss that fucker around, like throw him around, and then I'm like, oh man, I'm like, this man can work. Like, don't get me wrong, we've seen him from the Shield, so I always knew he had it. But I'm like, okay, no. I think he could hold his own on this whole entire. It was just great match. One of like I said when I mentioned WrestleMania 37, I was like, oh, this is one of my favorites. This is the other one of Roman's. Like, I'm not a fan of Roman during that time, but amazing match.
Facts. My number 2, when he stacked that ass up, stacked both of them motherfuckers on top of each other. Got that motherfucking pin? Because, like you said before, everybody thought Edge and Daniel was going to win it. Roman Reigns said, nah, fuck that. This is mine. Plain and simple. And to solidify it, I'm going to stack both of these motherfuckers up and pin them at the same fucking time? Yo, what we doing right now? There was no question. There was no doubt. He didn't want anybody to be like, oh, you pinned him, you didn't pin me. I pinned both of y'all motherfuckers. Both of y'all shoulders was on the fucking canvas for 1, 2, 3. Dominant facet, domination. Everything about that match was amazing. Everything about that presentation towards the end. I'm looking at the fucking camera. Done. I loved it. 100%. That's my number 2.
Before you go your number 1s, I'm going to say it because you took my number 1 at number 3.
Which one?
I hated Roman Reigns. I'm not going to say hate. That's a strong word. I disliked Roman Reigns. Never a fan. I always said to myself, that man turns heel. It's a wrap. I'm a fan of Roman Reigns. Like, I knew he had it in him. I just wanted to see this man be heel. Same situation with Cena. Yeah, Cena was only a heel for this year. People may hate it. I loved it. I finally got to see it. I loved it. So when Roman came out with Heyman and kicked, I think it was Bray Wyatt or the
Bray Wyatt and Braun
kicked him straight in the nuts. I said, "Oh my god, that's a heel move." I said, "That's a heel move." I said, "It's a wrap. It's done." I bought like 4 Roman t-shirts released
that night.
back to back. I was like, we're going. Like, let's go. We're acknowledging our tribal chief. Like, that was one of my favorite Roman moments because I knew once we see that heel turn, we're about to see a totally different side of Roman.
It's over from that point
forward. And then like the whole bloodline. Like I said, he carried this company on his back for 5 years. So if this man wants to be part-time, let him be fucking part-time.
100%. When you said the bloodline shit, I want you, Zai. You want to finish it with your number one?
Yeah, I'll go. No, I'll go.
You want to go last?
You go last. I'll go.
Right, go ahead.
The Sami Zayn turn moment at Elimination Chamber 2023. Bro, when he was in Sami, he's like, yo, you want to do this? Yo, you gonna do jackass shit. I was like, yo, Roman's trash talk just went through the roof and Tribal Chief. It just went through the roof. He's like, take this chair and knock his ass out. And Sami's like hesitating. Roman's selling this shit like the schoolyard bully. Bro, here, beat your brother in the head with this chair. And Sami's like, no, yo, you're done. He's like, this is my life. I was like, yo, Roman, yo, it was cinema. And when Sami hit that motherfucker with the chair, the camera shook. I was like, yo, this is I don't think people understand 2023, 2024 WWE was some of the hottest shit because of angles like that, man.
It was beautiful. Like you said, it was straight fucking cinema. Mine was when he was choking out Jey Uso.
Plus.
And then Jimmy came. No. He's beating his ass. Jimmy came, no, we family. We know. Chill. He said, all right. I'm gonna choke your bitch ass out now. Beat him to fucking, it was a rat. He was beating his ass. That right there showed me he's gonna put over his family, 1, and 2, he's gonna beat his family ass no matter what for this company. He just showed, yo, I'm really a fucking heel at this point. I apologize. He just looked so distraught doing it, but then he said, fuck it, I gotta do what I gotta do.
Yep.
Beat his ass. He solidified himself as the head of the fucking table that day. Beautiful. Like you said, cinema, that was fucking cinema to me. It was a beautiful moment because it showed that family is fucking different. If you gonna beat your family member ass like that, like they beat each other ass,
so we'll have to see tonight.
There's another one tonight. I think tonight is going to be bigger than anything we saw, other than that long ass title run he had. I think tonight is going to be special, bro, and because it's the 2 biggest and baddest ones out of them all. Everybody loves Zilla. I love Zilla too, but at the same time, Zilla is nowhere near as big as these two. He's nowhere near as talented as these two. Tonight is the night. Tonight is the fucking night. It goes, in my opinion, it goes Roman Reigns, Jacob Fatu, Solo, then the Twins, and then everybody else. Yep. I love Zilla, but Zilla is, in my opinion, he ain't ready yet. But I think this is it. The 2 top dogs. Bro, I honestly think Roman, The Rock had better star quality, but Jacob Fatu, Umaga, and Roman Reigns, they wrestle way better than The Rock does. So This is the night. Some beautiful shit going down tonight, and I can't wait for it. I definitely can't wait for it.
Yep.
Oh, you got something to say before we get out of here, bro?
Don't forget about my number 1 in that blood. And see, like I acknowledge this one, but I think there's one a little bit higher than Roman. I'm going Yoko. I think
everybody forget Yoko. You're right.
Uh-huh. I think Yokozuna is probably one of the, like, you've seen that big man. You didn't think he'd wrestle like that.
You think he can move like that? Yeah.
I go back and like I even at that age of watching wrestling, I thought Yokozuna was a good wrestler, even though he was the heel. I'm like, man, I don't like this guy. But now going back and seeing the way he moved, you didn't see a big man move like that. Earthquake and Typhoon, bro. Earthquake and Typhoon didn't move like that back then. So back then, seeing a big man move like that was different.
Yeah. Keish too, like we was talking about Keish too.
Yeah.
I give you that. Yoko, I give you Yoko.
I was like, I hope they do a little, tribute to Umaga. You know, they got to give the Samoan bulldozer some love, bro.
Exactly.
You got to do Samoa Spike for one time for me. This is one time doing Samoa Spike.
Bring out Armado Estrada.
Exactly. Have his ass come out. This is it, bro. Tonight is the night, man. Like we said before, it might be the last time we see Roman in a long time, or it might not be. We don't know.
Might be
wrong. We might get Zilla tonight. We might get a heel turn. It's so much shit that can happen. I love that they did not. At least I'm going to say something positive about the right. They didn't put themselves in the corner when it comes to this. Yep. It's not like they can force the title or to stay on Reigns or force the title to Fatu. They did not show their hand, kind of, sort of, when it comes to it. So I'm excited for tonight. This is it. Zah, take us out, bro.
Yo, once again, thank you guys for joining us. We have 33 people live watching on Twitter. Yo, and now we have an Instagram. I just sent you guys the picture. We made an Instagram, Culture of Wrestling 1. We will be posting on there. I'll give you guys this info so that we can start posting. Got to get the Twitter going, bro. This is just the start of Culture of Wrestling. We taking over the wrestling game,
yes,
bro.
Sir.
Woo!
Yes, sir.
Might start getting some guests. Might start inviting people on here. Straw Hat, you are always welcome because that's my brother from another mother. Bro. That's my Texas brother from another mother. So shout out to you guys. Get ready to watch Backlash. Get your drinks. Have your smokes ready. Tonight's going to be fun. We out.
See ya.
Love y'all. Be safe, fellas.
Safe.